Welcome back to my channel Mathematics Learn with Ease, ctet EVS part 1. EVS notes for ctet paper 1. Going to school. The bamboo and rope bridge is being used in Assam. So in Assam, bamboo and rope bridges is being used. So to move from one place to another place or to cross one place to another place, so which bridges are used? Bamboo and rope bridges in Assam. The trolleys are used in Ladakh. And the cement bridge is used in normal areas or over water. If over water is there or normal areas are there, so there cement bridges are used. Vallam, small wooden boat in Kerala. So Vallam is a type of small boat in Kerala which is made of wooden. Okay, so small wooden boat is used in Kerala. That boat is known as Vallam. Camel carts. We know that camel carts are used mostly in Rajasthan only. Why? Because the areas are very plain. Okay, so camel carts are used in villages, in plains. In plain areas, camel carts are used. Why? Because vehicles cannot move properly there. So people used to move from one place to another place or travel from one place to another place. They use camel carts. And in some plain areas, bullock carts are also used. So in the plain areas, bullock carts are also used by because it is easily for the people to move from one place to another place. Why? Because vehicles cannot move easily in plain areas. So the paths are rocky. Our next point is the paths are rocky and uneven in mountains. So here in this area the paths are very rocky and uneven in mountains. So where we find the paths are rocky and uneven in mountains, it is in Uttarakhand. Okay, in Uttarakhand paths are rocky and uneven in mountains. Next we have about birds. So a bird has its eyes on its head and the holes are covered with feathers. So birds have their eyes on its head only. Head itself they have the eyes and that holes are covered with feathers. They help them to hear. So next we have lizard has the same kind of ears. Lizard also have the same kind of ears as that of birds. Crocodile too has its eyes like this, but we cannot see them. We can see the eyes of birds and lizards, but we cannot see the eyes of crocodile. Next, different patterns on the animals are due to the hair on their skin. Okay, if hairs are there means it look different pattern. Without the hairs also it looks the pattern, and with more hairs it looks different patterns will be there. So different patterns on the animals are due to hair on their skin. Without hair on animal's body there would be no pattern. If there is no hairs on animal body, we cannot find any pattern. Okay, so the different patterns of hairs animals is due to the hairs present on their body. These are the important points from EVS part 1, ctet part 1. This is very useful for your ctet examination. So this is my notes which I with the help of these notes I qualified my ctet with very good marks, 100+ marks. So note down these very important points which is very helpful in your ctet examination. Hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe.